Welcome to Mr. English Classroom.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eden, and I am so happy to be here with you today. The sun is shining, it's a beautiful day, and I am just full of energy. How are you doing, Avery?
I'm doing great, Eden. It's so good to be here. Hello to all our listeners. My name is Avery, and I'm just as excited as Eden to get started.
We're so glad you've joined us. Before we start, please subscribe and like the video. It helps us a lot. Please also share the podcast with your friends and families.
And don't forget to share your opinion and what you have learned in the comments with us. We love to hear from you.
We really do. Okay, so Avery, what's our topic for today?
Well, today we are going to do something fun and I think very useful. We are going to talk about our day.
Ooh, our day. You mean like our daily routines? What we do every day?
Exactly. From waking up in the morning to going to bed at night. It's a great way for our listeners to learn some really common vocabulary.
I love it. Okay, who should go first? You or me?
Ladies first. Tell us about your morning, Eden. What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Okay, well, my alarm clock rings at 6:30 in the morning.
6:30. That's early.
It is. I'm not a morning person, so it's always a little difficult. But the first thing I do, after I turn off my alarm, of course, is stretch. A big, long stretch in bed.
Oh, stretching. That's a good habit. I should do that more.
It really helps me wake up. Then I finally get out of bed, go to the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, the usual stuff.
Right, the usual.
Yep, and then the most important part of my morning, coffee.
I knew you were going to say that. You can't live without your coffee, can you?
Absolutely not. I go to the kitchen and make a big cup of black coffee. The smell of coffee really wakes me up. What about you? Are you a coffee person or a tea person?
I'm actually a tea person. I usually have a cup of green tea with my breakfast. I like coffee, but tea feels, I don't know, calmer in the morning.
Green tea, so healthy. See, Avery is healthier than me. So what do you eat for breakfast then?
I don't know about that. I often have oatmeal, porridge. It's warm and filling, and I put some berries and nuts on top.
Oatmeal is great, especially in the winter. I like to keep it simple, usually some toast with avocado or maybe some yogurt with fruit and granola.
That sounds delicious. So after breakfast, you have your coffee. What's next? Do you get dressed?
Yes, I check the weather on my phone and then I choose my clothes. I'm a teacher, so I try to wear something comfortable but also professional.
Makes sense.
Then I pack my bag. I have to make sure I have my books, my laptop, my lunch. My teacher bag is always so heavy.
I can imagine. And then you leave the house?
That's right. I leave the house around maybe 7:30 a.m. I have to walk to the bus stop. I take the bus to work. My commute is about 30 minutes.
Right. A commute is the journey you make from home to work. So what do you do on the bus? Read a book.
Sometimes, but usually I listen to music or another podcast. It helps me relax before a busy day of teaching. Okay, enough about me. What about you, Avery? You're not a teacher. What do you do after your healthy breakfast?
Well, my routine is a little different. I'm lucky because I work from home most days. I'm a graphic designer.
Oh, you work from home. That's the dream. No commute?
Yeah, it has its good points. After breakfast, I usually go for a short walk, just around my neighborhood for 15 minutes to get some fresh air.
That's such a nice way to start the day.
It really is. Then I come back, take a quick shower, and get dressed. I don't wear anything fancy, just jeans and a t-shirt. Then I commute to my office.
But you work from home?
Exactly. I walk from my kitchen to my small office room. My commute is about 10 seconds.
Oh, you're so funny. I am so jealous. My 30-minute bus ride can be so crowded sometimes.
So you get to school around 8 o'clock. What happens then?
Yes, just before 8. I say hello to the other teachers, I go to my classroom, and I get everything ready for my first class, which starts at 8:30. I teach English to young students. They have so much energy.
That sounds really fun, but also tiring. For me, I start work around 9. I turn on my computer, check my emails, and look at my schedule for the day. I usually have a few projects to work on, like designing a logo or a website.
So you're very creative. Do you listen to music while you work?
Always. It helps me focus. I have a big playlist of instrumental music. Music without words.
That's a good idea. I can't listen to music with words when I'm planning lessons. It's too distracting.
Okay, so we're working hard. The morning goes by, and then my stomach starts to rumble. Lunchtime.
Yes, my favorite part of the workday. My students go for lunch at noon, so I get a break then.
So, what do you usually have for lunch since you pack it yourself?
I usually bring a sandwich and some fruit, like an apple or a banana. It's easy to eat at my desk while I prepare for my afternoon classes.
That's very practical. For me, because I'm home, it's easy to cook something. I often make a big salad with chicken, or maybe I'll eat leftovers from dinner the night before.
Leftovers, that's a great idea. It saves time.
Exactly. Leftovers means the food that was not eaten at a previous meal. I usually take a full hour for lunch. I step away from my computer and eat at my kitchen table.
That's good. It's important to take a real break. Do you ever buy lunch?
Not usually because I'm at home. What about you? Do you ever eat out?
Sometimes. On Fridays, as a treat, my teacher friends and I might order a pizza or go to a small cafe near the school. It's a nice way to end the week.
That sounds lovely. A Friday treat. So after lunch comes the afternoon. Do you ever get that sleepy feeling?
Oh, yes, the afternoon slump. Around 2 p.m., I feel so tired. My students are still full of energy, but I'm slowing down. Sometimes I have another coffee, but a small one.
I get that too. That's when I switch from my work to something a little easier, maybe organizing files or answering less important emails. My brain needs a little rest.
That's a smart strategy. I finish teaching around 3:30 p.m., but I don't go home right away. I usually stay for another hour to grade homework or prepare for the next day.
A teacher's work is never done. I try to finish my work at 5 o'clock. That's one of the nice things about working from home. At 5 p.m., I just close my laptop and I'm instantly home.
Stop making me jealous. I take the bus home again, and I usually get home around 5:30 or 6.
So, what's the first thing you do when you get home after a long day?
I change into comfortable clothes immediately, like sweatpants and a hoodie. It feels so good. Then I just sit on the sofa for 10 or 15 minutes and do nothing. Just relax.
Yes, decompressing is so important. I do that too. After I finish work, I usually put my phone away for a little while and just exist.
Decompressing is a great word. It means to relax. So after you've decompressed, what about dinner?
I love cooking, so most evenings I cook dinner. I like to try new recipes, maybe some pasta or a stir fry with lots of vegetables. What about you? Do you cook?
I do, but I keep it very simple during the week. I'm usually too tired for a big recipe. I'll often make something quick, like grilled chicken and a salad, or maybe an omelet.
Simple is good. And after dinner, what do you do to relax in the evening?
I usually watch a show on Netflix or read a book. Nothing too serious, just something to help me forget about work. Sometimes I'll call a friend or a family member to chat.
Same here. I like watching movies or playing a video game for a little bit. It's a good way to unwind. And then I guess it's time for bed. I try to go to bed around 10:30 or 11.
Me too. I need my sleep, especially since I have to wake up at 6:30. Before I sleep, I always read for about 20 minutes. It makes me sleepy.
That's a great habit.
And then the alarm goes off the next morning and we do it all again.
Exactly. Wow, it's so interesting to hear how different our days are, even though some parts are the same, like brushing our teeth.
It is. Well, I think that's a pretty good look at our daily routines.
I agree. And it looks like that's all the time we have for today. This was so much fun.
It really was. Thank you everyone for listening. We hope you learned some new words to talk about your day.
Yes, don't forget to tell us about your daily routine in the comments. We would love to read them.
Until next time, keep practicing.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!